What's up, guys? We have a lot of spooky tea to talk about today, involving YouTube's scariest gurus like Nikita Dragun, Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas, and James Charles. Let's get into it. So recently, Jeffree Star Cosmetics has been seen popping up in TK Maxx's in Germany and Poland. The palette that was seen there was a conspiracy palette, which was a collab with Shane Dawson. In these two pictures, you can see one person in Poland found one and another in Germany, and they were both being sold at heavily discounted prices. In the past, Jeffree has thrown a lot of shade towards his ex-best friend Kat Von D for being sold in TJ Maxx in America. In a video last year, Jeffree goes into TJ Maxx and he sees Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette sitting on a shelf, and he decides to throw a little shade towards her.
What's over here? I'll be over here.
Over the last 2 years, Kat Von D has gone through a lot of controversy, mainly because of her opinion on vaccinations. A lot of people decided to stop supporting her, and her brand kinda started going downhill. You could always find a ton of her cosmetic products on the shelves of your local TJ Maxx. Too Faced Cosmetics is another brand that also has a lot of their palettes sent to these discount stores. Ever since Too Faced Cosmetics ripped Nikki Tutorials off and started getting their brand into a lot of drama, tons of people stopped supporting them. A lot of people see these discount stores like TJ Maxx and Winners as a graveyard for failed makeup. It's no secret that a lot of makeup that doesn't sell is sent off to be sold at a discounted price. They also get makeup that might be overstocked or close to expiry. So when Jeffree Star Cosmetics started popping up at these discount stores that he once talked so badly about, a lot of people were thinking it's kind of funny how things have changed. Shane Dawson got into a ton of controversy over the summer and was called out for some pretty serious stuff. Some people brought up that it might actually be Morphe that's sending his palettes off to be sold at TK Maxx. Morphe cut ties with Jeffree Star Cosmetics this summer and put all of his collab products on sale for 50% off. Morphe has since moved on to newer, more popular, and less controversial influencers like Dixie and Charli D'Amelio. I really wouldn't be too surprised if it was actually Morphe that sent the rest of their stock there so they could be done with Jeffree Star Cosmetics for good. What do you guys think about Jeffree Star's makeup showing up at discount stores? Do you think Morphe sent them there to finally get rid of them and cut ties for good? Jeffree Star has also been caught in some legal drama this week. According to an article posted by The Blast, Jeffree Star is being sued by Anna Nicole Smith's estate. They wrote, according to court documents obtained by The Blast, the estate of late Anna Nicole Smith is suing Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court. In the lawsuit, the estate explains that they own the intellectual property rights, including all rights of publicity associated with the legendary model and actress Anna Nicole Smith. They obtained the rights to Anna Nicole Smith after her passing on February 8, 2007. The estate accuses Jeffree Star Cosmetics of using Anna Nicole's name, image, and likeliness to advertise for sale and sell its different commercial products. So Jeffree Star has been a fan of Anna Nicole Smith for a while, it seems. In 2005, Kat Von D actually tattooed a portrait of Anna Nicole on Jeffree. He also went on to release a velour liquid lipstick in Anna Nicole Smith's iconic red tone called Anna Nicole. This lipstick is definitely one of Jeffree Star's most popular and best-selling items, which means he's definitely made a lot of money from selling the shade. Since Jeffree is using her name and her iconic red color, Anna Nicole's estate is accusing Jeffree of using her likeness for marketing and packaging materials. Apparently, Jeffree Star never asked for permission or even offered to pay her estate to use her likeness to sell this product. The lawsuit says Jeffree is also selling an Anna Nicole lip liner / eyeliner. The estate points out that the product was so popular it sold out on Jeffree's website. The suit points to Jeffree saying publicly that the product is a top-selling of all-time product. So, what do you guys think about Jeffree being sued? Should he have paid to use her name and her color and asked her estate beforehand? Next, we have to talk about Nikita Dragun. Recently, Hollywood Fix interviewed Nikita Dragun when they caught her out at Saddle Ranch in Hollywood. The interviewer asked Nikita how she felt about Tony Lopez's new relationship, and Nikita responded by saying that she's happy for him and supports them together. She says her and Tony are the best of friends and she actually just hung out with him.
I mean, we're just amazing friends. We always are up to stuff.
How do you feel about Tony's relationship with SJ Blue?
I feel amazing. I feel like if he's happy, then I'm happy.
You're happy for him?
I'm so happy for him.
Okay, good. Have you had a chance to hang around him together?
I just saw him today.
How's he doing?
He's amazing.
Okay, good. So you're for the relationship?
Yeah, whatever's going to make him happy.
Okay, that was the question that got sent in a lot, was like,
Really?
ask Nikita, how does she feel about Tony's thing? Are you guys still friends though?
We're our bestest of friends.
If you guys don't know, Tony Lopez is definitely not the type of person you want to support. Just take 1 second to Google his name and you'll find out why. When people saw this clip of Nikita saying that she's friends with Tony and supports his relationship, they were understandably really upset. How does she become a worse person every day? Anyone who supports Tony Lopez should not be supported. Well, Trisha saw this clip and decided to call both Nikita and Tony out on TikTok.
Let's talk about problematic TikTokers, starting with Nikita Dragun. Always throwing shade at people. Most recently, Daisy Keech for dating her ex. Talking about Tony Lopez, who has admitted to.
That was the question that got sent in a lot, was like, ask me.
Is a crime.
Are you guys still friends though?
Our bestest of friends.
And she still supports that. That's problematic. He's an actual criminal.
A lot of people in the comments of her TikTok were really happy that she was using her platform for good and calling out someone who's actually done really horrible things. Nikita also recently announced her new palette with Morphe, which is also really shocking considering how much drama Nikita has been in recently. Morphe dropped Laura Lee extremely fast during her drama a few years ago, and they also just dropped Jeffree Star this past summer for his bad behavior. Not gonna lie, it does seem kinda weird to me that Morphe is choosing to continue a collab with Nikita when she's displayed similar bad behavior online that most people would be cancelled in a second for. So, what do you guys think about Trisha calling out Nikita Dragun and other problematic influencers on TikTok? Also, do you think it's a bit strange that Morphe is releasing a collab with Nikita despite her recent behavior online? Last, but certainly not least, we have to talk about James Charles. James is being called out for traveling during a pandemic. Recently, James took a trip to Hawaii, and a lot of people are really upset about it. Although the government does currently let you travel, it states you should only travel for urgent matters or for essential work. They do, however, advise against traveling just for vacation. When James got to Hawaii, he posted a TikTok of him having fun on a beach, and everyone in the comments started calling him out. Guys, Hawaii is off the mainland and doesn't have that many ICU. James keeps hanging out with a bunch of people. He shouldn't be on vacation right now. James is constantly hanging out with friends. How come we normal people have to make so many sacrifices, but influencers are somehow immune? Love that I canceled my birthday trip that was 3 hours away from me just for influencers to do whatever they want and go wherever. Someone tweeted James and asked him if he got his negative test result before coming on a plane during a pandemic, or did he just choose to endanger the people of Hawaii? James responded saying, yeah, before the plane and after landing too. He also attached a picture of his negative test results. Despite James testing negative, a lot of people feel as though it's really selfish for James to travel during a pandemic, especially to a place that has very limited ICU beds. Recently, Kim Kardashian also traveled for her 40th birthday to a private island. She posted a series of tweets with a bunch of captions that showed just how out of touch rich people are with what's happening around the world right now. I think a lot of people just feel frustrated seeing these rich influencers and celebrities traveling during a pandemic when most of us have had our entire lives changed. You can't visit family in a hospital, you can't get married or attend a funeral, people have lost their jobs and their entire lives have changed. Then to see these rich people who've had very little impact on their lives from the pandemic go on lavish vacations, it just feels really wrong and really selfish. So what do you guys think about people traveling during a pandemic? Do you think it's selfish, or should we be looking towards the government to impose stricter rules on traveling?